Have you ever thought about how technology doesn't just change our world, it changes our language too? At first, this sounds strange. Machines, devices, software, what could they possibly have to do with the words we use? But if we look closer, the connection is deep. Technology doesn't only change what we do, it changes how we think. It even disrupts the very concepts we live by. Take the word birth. For thousands of years, it meant a woman bringing a child into the world. But what happens if artificial wombs, babies growing outside the mother's body, become real? Would birth still mean the same thing? And if the meaning of birth changes, what about words like mother and father? Or think about the word agent. Traditionally, it means a person, someone who chooses and acts with intention. But now we have robots and AI. They don't really intend anything. Yet, they act, they decide, they even cause accidents. So, should we call them responsible? The old world doesn't, but we don't yet have anyone either. This is what we might call conceptual gap. And this leads to another question. Even if robots are not moral agents, could they still be something else? Think about animals. We don't expect a dog to act morally, but we still believe it's wrong to hurt one. Could advanced robots deserve that same kind of care? If so, maybe we would call them moral patients. Beings we don't expect to act ethically, but toward whom we still feel responsibility. Other technologies create what we could call conceptual overlap. Take gene editing. A genetically modified potato grows in the ground like any other potato. But its DNA has been altered by humans. So, is it natural or artificial? Or both at the same time? That feels strange. Because for most of history, natural and artificial were opposites. Now they blur. And finally, what about life itself? What does it mean to be alive? If a robot moves, adapts, and learns, if it seems to act on its own, does that count as life? Or is life something more? The point is this. Language and technology are inseparable. Each time a disruptive technology appears, it doesn't only change how we live, it unsettles the very words we use to make sense of the world. Words that once felt stable, birth, agency, natural, alive, suddenly feel uncertain. And in that uncertainty, we see something important. Technology doesn't only reshape our tools, it reshapes our thoughts. I am Ehsan Erzurumçiler, a researcher of technology, and I invite you to join me in exploring how technology transforms our sense of what it means to be human.